The ATP World Tour arrived in the Spanish city of Barcelona for the fifth 500 tournament of the year, the Barcelona Open. The Catalan capital is home to some spectacular sights, including the Sagrada Familia, and is the largest metropolitan city on the Mediterranean, with over 4 million people. It's the 62nd edition of the tournament, hosted at the historic Real Club de Tenis, the oldest tennis club in Barcelona, that sees some of the game's best clay courters battle it out over the week. And the undisputed king of clay, Rafa Nadal, also reigns supreme here. The world number one has won the tournament on no less than 8 occasions in 9 attempts, dropping just 3 sets, and was victorious last year, defeating compatriot Nicolas Almagro in the final in straight sets. The world number one was determined to bounce back from a surprise quarter-final exit in Monte Carlo last week.
The Sabadell Atlantic Open always have been very special for me. Always great support from the crowd. A lot of success in the past years for me. So I hope to be ready to compete again here and compete well. I am enjoying the rest of these few days after the losing in Monte Carlo. So I hope to be well prepared for the tournament.
One of Nadal's biggest challenges for a 9th crown will be Spanish number 2 seed David Ferrer. 4 times a beaten finalist here in Barcelona by Rafa, the world number 6 was looking to build on his impressive victory over his countryman in Monte Carlo last week.
You know, for me it's the most important tournament before the Grand Slam or Master 1000. No? You know, in these tournaments I have a very good regards when I was young and also a tennis player.
Early in the week gives the players the opportunity to engage with some of the local kids, keen to see their heroes in action close up. Last year's beaten finalist Nicolas Almagro took time out to discuss what it means to be back in Barcelona.
Well, it will be tough. You know, always to play in Spain is special for us because it's our country. We want to do well, but it will be tough for sure. Every match will be a battle, and we need to be ready for everything.
Alongside Almagro at the Dunlop Kids Clinic was tour veteran and hometown man Tommy Robredo. The venue holds extra special memories for the 31-year-old, who won the tournament back in 2004.
Well, it's my home tennis club. It's a tournament that I always wanted to play when I was young, and I was lucky to win once, do final, semi-finals again. So yeah, it's a really important place for me. My family is always here, my friends, and I think that the crowd, they are always supporting me, so it's lovely to be here.
The top 16 seeds were given byes into the second round, but Monday's first round action did witness some excellent clay court tennis. Russian qualifier Andrei Kuznetsov started slowly in his match with Pablo Busta, the Spaniard taking the first set 6-2.
Well, it's a lovely shot.
But Kuznetsov recovered to turn the match around, taking the second by 6-1.
It's made it. Fabulous stuff from Kuznetsov. He has the double break.
And the 23-year-old closed out the third 6-2 to take the match.
And what a way to seal it, and you can tell what it means.
He sets up a second round meeting with the number 12 seed, Marin Cilic. Also in first round action on centre court was Emirates world number 45 Roberto Agut, taking on Poland's Łukasz Kubot.
It's confirmed. Bautista Agut is on the rampage in Barcelona.
It turned into a one-sided affair, with the Spaniard dominating from start to finish, wrapping up a convincing win 6-1, 6-love in just over an hour.
Rarely in doubt for Roberto. He has dismissed the off-form Łukasz Kubot.
The win means Agut will face number 4 seed Kei Nishikori in the second round, the Japanese number 1 making his comeback after injury in Miami. Also in action on day 2 is 2014 champion Tommy Robredo, who takes on Australian qualifier Marinko Matusevic. Don't miss all the action live from the Barcelona Open Bank Sabadell.